Hello, this is Dustin from Mayhan Creations. I installed a Wi-Fi camera above my plasma to take a picture of my sheet metal once I made a few cuts in it, just to be able to eliminate some of the waste um, and fill in the little gaps. So let's go ahead and go into Inkscape and get this figured out. First off, I have my image on the desktop. I'm going to go ahead and open up Inkscape. Once Inkscape opens, I'm going to go ahead and drag that picture that I took from my webcam, and I'm going to go ahead and change the document settings for my border to be 48 inches by 96 inches, so 4 by 8 piece of sheet metal. You can change this to suit your needs, whatever size you have. Now I'm going to go ahead and increase the image size so I can get that laid out properly. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the fill command and change the transparency of the photo so I can see my border lines underneath it. I'm just going to go ahead and adjust it to where I can see the edge of the sheet metal is right alongside the border for Inkscape. Now I'll set my 48 by 96 really close. So once I got that done, I feel pretty confident in that. I can see my spaces. So I'm going to go ahead and open up just a random small SVG file so I can bring that in and see, we can go ahead and move those around. But it's really important that the first one be on the bottom left-hand side, because the MyPlasma CNC software, when you bring in an image, if there's not something on that bottom corner, it'll readjust, and we don't want that. We want that image to be right on the bottom left-hand side. So once I have that established, then it's just basically, copy paste or duplicate like I'm doing here, which is Shift or Control D, and just keep pasting those in wherever I need them. And I can rotate, turn them, which is nice because in MyPlasma, you only have 90 degrees of rotation. So being able to fit it into all the little spots, and you want to give yourself a little bit of space between the original cutout that's actually already there and where you're going to be placing these. So just kind of randomly put them different areas, kind of fill up all that waste that would normally get thrown away. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a new layer so I can put that image on. So when I make my DXF, I don't have that image coming over. And I'm just going to call it image. I'm going to put it below the current, right? Then once I have that added, I'm going to just click on my image, not on any of the other stuff, right click, go to move to layer, and then just pick image. So now that image is on that layer, and I can hide that image now, but I still have my art that I want to cut out. So once I'm done there, I'm going to just go ahead and save as DXF. Once I have that saved, I'm going to go ahead and open up, obviously make sure it's in millimeter. I'm going to go ahead and open up my MyPlasma CNC software. All right, I'm going to go ahead and load this up, and you're going to see what I mean by putting that one image on that bottom left right there, because if it got moved, if it was above that a half an inch, then that whole image would drop down a half an inch. And you could compensate for touching off, but it's just easier to put it. If you don't want to cut it, you can just remove it, or bypass it here. So, but that's pretty much it. It worked really well. I had a sheet and had a whole bunch of open space in it, and I made a whole bunch of little hummingbirds for my wife, and she loves it. So I hope this helps you, and have a great day. Thank you.